Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be, what if you're not really broken? So I'll explain that in a couple minutes. Take a couple of breaths. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise. Breathe in the happiness. Exhale the misery. Breathe in the smiles. Exhale the frowns. So, what if you're not really broken? How does that feel? The concept that you're not really broken. Does that feel good? Does it feel unbelievable? Does it feel wrong? Does it feel like, Dan, quit giving me this crap that I'm not broken because I am? But what if you're not? What if you just think you are? Well, if you think you're broken, your brain, your body, everything's going to fall in line with these things that you believe, with these thoughts, with these thoughts that you believe. And so what happens if you realize that you're not really broken? You just thought you were. Past tense. We're really not. TMS basically means you're not broken. Somebody told me a story how when they used to go see Sarno, some people that I talked to had the privilege of working with Sarno one-on-one. And he would oftentimes end his patient meetings in his office with these words: go live your life, there's nothing wrong with you. So he's been conveying that message for decades. And I'm here to convey the same message. There is nothing wrong with you. You're leading a normal human life. It has its ups and downs, its pains, its feel-goods. But you're not really broken. You just think you are. We think we're broken physically, for sure. That's a chronic pain commonality. But many of us learn about TMS and then we decide, okay, well, I'm not broken physically, which I don't quite believe yet. So I must be broken mentally or emotionally. Well, that's not true either. You're just experiencing normal human emotions, normal human thoughts. And we grow up and we learn to become vigilant. We learn to become sensitive. We learn to become fearful through our life's experience. And we find ourselves in this state of tension, fear, worry, anxiety, pain, physical and emotional and mental pain. But that doesn't necessarily make us broken. It makes us human. So if you're feeling particularly broken, I'm going to encourage you to just remind yourself that you're feeling particularly human. Everybody experiences pain. Everybody. You might think I'm the only one who's dealing with this type of stuff, though. But that's not true. There's millions of us out there. I think the numbers are somewhere like 1 in 3 people experience chronic pain at some point in their life. So you're not alone. There's almost 8 billion people on this planet. 1 in 3. It's like 1.6? No, more than that. 3.2 billion people. That's an awful lot. No, not that. I'm bad at math. Somebody figure that out for me. It's probably like 2.6 billion people that have had chronic pain at some point in time in their life. So you're not alone. You're not particularly broken. Inevitably, I think most people experience some type of TMS or mind-body syndrome or some type of symptoms created by stress, tension, the emotional phenomenon. But overall, this entire recovery process becomes a lot easier when you can take on this belief I'm not really broken. I may be feeling sensations that are not pleasant. Some of them can be pretty brutal, but that doesn't mean I'm broken. It just means the brain doesn't feel safe, and my job is to teach it I'm safe. Well, what could be more safe than adopting a belief system that says I'm really not broken? I just thought I was, right? Past tense. And so this is the type of thing where if you can get your head around this concept, that TMS means your body's not the problem. It also means your emotions are not the problem, that stress isn't the problem, that your thinking's not the problem. We just have to teach ourselves and our brain, that's just doing its best to protect us and keep us safe, that we are in fact already safe. I put all these strategies together for you that I believe work. Feel your emotions, calm your body down, breathe, relax the tension. Don't take your thinking so seriously. You know, the thinking that says I'm broken. You don't have to believe it. I don't believe that's true. I don't believe anybody is beyond recovery, beyond hope. I believe we can all get better. So it's not a complex process, but I'm going to ask you to take a leap in belief, a leap in acceptance that you're truly not broken, and start to work on convincing yourself of that fact. The body always heals. We know how to recover from illnesses. Trust the immune system. The body knows how to be in balance if we don't get in the way, if we don't convince ourselves that we're so broken that there's no hope, if we don't convince ourselves that we're sick, that our body is damaged, structurally not sound. And so you are okay. You will be okay. You're not broken. You just thought you were. And it's our job to teach the brain, through any number of the things I talk about all the time, that you're actually okay already. So, what if you're not really broken? That's fantastic news. And it's factual. It's true. I don't believe you're broken. I hope you can adopt that belief, because when you do, this whole recovery process gets a lot easier. So comment below. Do you buy into this? Are you willing to sell and convince your own brain that this is actually true for you? Or are you calling BS? Bullshit, Dan. Not true. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. If you like the videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe on YouTube. Join the Facebook Pain For You group. That's a public one, free one. I also have a private members group where we do weekly Q&A sessions and get together and chat, along with a course. So if you're interested in that, go to painforyou.com/join, and all the details are there. So I love you guys and gals. I don't think you're broken. I hope you decide to accept that. I hope you decide to convince yourself of that. That's the way out. So, go live your life. There's nothing wrong with you, as Dr. Sarna used to say. Love you. Take care.